But he did have the right answer. It has to be the King of Hearts. You really are a stick in the mud, aren't you? How stubborn. You must have lived a pretty sad life. I mean, why do you think there are cards? Who can command the March Hare? He's just like, duh. My eyes widened. Wait a minute, that means... Is he just gonna tell us the answer? Just a fool, just to mess with us? Oh my god, do we have to explosive insight just to say... yeah. The Queen of Hearts. Okay. Guys, the answer was the King of Hearts. Let's just pick other things, just in case it's gonna be like, no. Okay. It's the Queen of Hearts. Whew. Okay, excellent. Insight incited. That's it. The most powerful person in the world of Alice in Wonderland is the Queen of Hearts. That is the card that can command the host. And the only thing that can command all of the people at the table is the Queen of Hearts. Of course. Shirabe, come on. This was like your game, dude. Hogstein cheered. You are correct! Damn. So the card the hare was holding, and all the kings, they were just decoys, huh? Yes, Shirabe. Captain Obvious a lot. Meanwhile, Hogstein is just reveling that he has told us the answer. Don't know if that's wise. Exactly! But it's not like knowing that is going to do you any good now. Oh, that's true. Doesn't really matter. So he's just going to lord it over us now. He just loves the drama. He let out a roar of laughter that shook the house. I looked over at the others and noticed that Shido was grinning. You got all that? Oh, no. What is this? That's not okay. He was looking outside, but why? Who was he just talking to? I looked out the window, too, just in time to see Mitarashi suddenly come back to life. The phoenix has risen. What? I'm actually taken aback by this turn of events. The pig wasn't the only person who was surprised. Everyone was too stunned to speak as Mitarashi leapt up, grabbed the Queen of Hearts, and shoved it into the hare's mouth. Did we just force Hogstein's hand? Like, metaphorically and literally? Tea party completed. Wow, what? What? Mitarashi, you got explaining to do. In your face! We did it! Happy face Wakasa. They cheered and high-fived one another. Aww. Oh, the ceiling! We're not skewered. Yeah, it stopped. It had gotten pretty close, but wasn't moving anymore. We were safe, that's good and all, but what just happened? Oh, Shido, what did you just do? You're gonna get us all killed. There was a loud clang as the door unlocked. We hurried outside as fast as we could, anxious to get away from the spikes. Damn, sure is good to be out of there. Yeah, but I don't understand what's going on. I looked over at Shido and Mitarashi. Are you alright? Yeah, thanks to you. How about you guys? Nothing to report. I could still remember the fight they'd had. It hadn't been that long ago, but now they were acting almost friendly. Alright, I think it's about time you boys told us what's going on here. Our young lady keeps saying she doesn't get it. I don't get it! What? How do you just take a gunshot? Does he have, like, Kevlar or something? Yeah, I want to know what's going on, too. Indeed. We all crowded in towards Shido and Mitarashi. Finally, Shido cleared his throat and began to speak. A drama queen. Well, the truth is we were both on our cell phones since before we got split up. Of course, I kept the volume on mine turned off. What? Oh! One-way walkie-talkie. Brilliant. I didn't either. So how did you... Oh, and that's how he knew the King of Hearts, originally. That's why he did the whole act with... Mitarashi was acting the whole time! Figured it out, huh? Oh, you mean your fight earlier was just an act? And so that means Shido was acting as well when he was mad that he was going to put it all on chance. But they were confident in their answer, so we're the reason that Mitarashi was shot. Because we committed to the King of Hearts. Dang it! Once again, I have to be responsible for Mitarashi being shot. And I guess he's totally fine with being shot or something. Okay, so I knew we'd be under surveillance inside the attraction. The fight was the only way I could tell him about my plan without falling under suspicion. Pretending to fight let you get close enough to talk privately, and gave everyone a reason to assume you weren't. Clever. Exactly. While we were struggling, I handed him a headset. I didn't notice a thing. Oh, here's a nice foggy flashback. Hey! What? Punch me in the stomach. Gladly. Just trust me, do it. I'm getting real sick of your holier-than-thou attitude, man. Let it go. Excuse me. I said hit my stomach. Oh, he hit him in the face, that's right. Jerk. Damn it, what the hell are you? What? Here, take this. What the? A headset? I'm going to call you. Put this on and you'll be able to hear us. Got it? Cool. I guess he was working surveillance, so that's... He's got a headset. That makes sense. Perfect. Awesome. Good work, team. Since only one team could participate in the tea party, I suspected that Hogstein would set some sort of trap for them. I had a feeling they might need our help through this plan together. Clever, a little too clever, a little Deus Ex Machina kind of stuff going on, but very cool. Well, you sure fooled your allies. I hope your enemies fell for it too. Wow, I was right there and I didn't even know. Really? Gosh. Yeah, I had no idea. That was kind of a jerk move, Mitarashi. Sorry, bro, but it would have been real bad if the pig overheard us. I apologize for tricking all of you, but I was sure the pig would try and interfere if he knew what was going on. He bowed his head to us in a quick gesture of apology. He has really interfered every time we try to do something clever, so it's nice to get through one of these times. Although, the biggest problem was his acting ability, or lack thereof. Whoa, hey, you take that back. I'll have you know I'm a great actor, my work demands it. And besides, everything went fine, right? Yeah, none of us noticed, but what does acting have to do with being an escort? Saki doesn't get it, does she? Nothing. Don't worry about it. You'll learn when you're older. Best you put such thoughts out of your mind for now. Yeah, some things you're better off not knowing. Oh, everyone's just gonna keep her in the dark? She's a human being. What are you guys talking about? The guy makes love to people for money. They all coughed or looked away awkwardly. Okay. Alright. We'll just leave it as that is. Just a cute aside anyways. Anyway, I was sure the King of Hearts was right, but... He groaned a little and rubbed his chest. Did you actually just get shot? Yeah, let's get back to the whole, like, you being shot and what the hell did you do to get out of that? Yeah, well, sort of, but I had a little help. He reached under his shirt and pulled out what looked like a metal serving platter with a massive dent in the middle. He did the whole, that's the Three Musketeers route of surviving. Hey, give me a little credit. Once I heard the gun was real, I grabbed it as soon as I could. Good thing, too. Why just don't stand in front of the gun when you're putting the card in? Just be like, whoop. Oh, the bullet just went that way. Everything's great. Whatever. Grabbed it as soon as I could. Good thing, too. But didn't it still hurt? Yeah, it hurt like hell. It doesn't look like it did any permanent damage. Got all my squishy bits inside of me still. That's good. Mitarashi was quickly turning into the park's punching bag. I'm glad I'm not the only one to notice this. Although I guess the one yesterday was my fault. Saki, thank you. Finally taking responsibility about a day too late, but whatever. I told you to hit me in the stomach, though. Why did you hit me in the face? And so hard. I feel like things aren't where they used to be. Oh, you should talk. You just about knocked the wind out of me. All you had to do was wrestle me to the ground. Maybe I was a little upset about getting hit in the face. Yeah, well, maybe I was a little upset too. For a moment it looked like they might be about to fight again, but suddenly both men broke into smiles and the rest of us followed suit. Gosh, it sure feels nice to smile again. Then they all made out. Yay! Let out a long sigh of relief, but that relief was short-lived. Ah, void! I'm voiding this. You fail! You lose! Good day, sir! Whoa, wait, what the hell? Well, what did you expect? You cheated! His face had gone red with rage. Cheated? None of your rules prohibit communication within the park. Grr. If it's not against the rules, how is it cheating? You give us puzzles, we solve them. This whole game is about using one another's strengths and following your rules, right? I've heard that before. Oh, that was exactly what the Count had said earlier, right at the beginning of this whole today's day of events. That's exactly what he said. Ah, shut up! If I say you failed, you failed! And if you failed, then I'm going to blow the whole thing sky high! Not fair. Shut up! What a baby. Sore loser. That's it. I've had enough. What is this guy's deal? If he's just gonna break his own rules whenever he feels like it, what's the point of having rules in the first place? Let's screw this guy up. That game was hard and scary. He can't decide we didn't beat it just because he's mad. Let's get mad. Let's get him. What's wrong with you? Excellent. I like that I can shatter his poor porcelain little tiny world. Sorry. I got an apology out of Augustine. We followed your rules, but you're just gonna ignore them? That is not cool. So what's... Ah, you'll regret this! Curse you! Okay, so he's just gonna fume off. There's nothing he can do. We won his game. We played by his rules. All he can do is spoil his own game, and we know that he has his one value that we know for sure, above murdering us, is his game. If he loses his own game, he has no value in murdering us. So these are dependent on each other, and we can play these against each other. We can play the social game of this game. With one final incoherent grunt of rage, the screen shut off. Moments later, we heard a noise from the table. Did you guys hear that? Look! The cover of that big dish opened up. See, right in the middle of it. Yes! We have looked. See what we got. A treasure chest. It looks identical to the one we found yesterday. Wait! We need to be careful. It could be dangerous. Let me open it. That'd be dumb. Just... whoop! Goodness. We approached the table as the rest of us backed away and gingerly picked up the treasure chest. Stage 2 is complete. You have obtained a reward. Okay. We did it. No victory music, no fanfare, but we did it. At last, and not a moment too soon. After that house, my nerves are shot. So, what's in it? Just like yesterday, looks like some kind of note. What does 07 mean? Do you think it has to do with the sun? I don't remember what our old note was either. And sun, I don't know what 07 has to do with the sun, but maybe like a tarot card? Is that the tarot card for sun? Good question, good question. He frowned and began tapping his finger on his forehead. I imagine we're all quite tired, yes? Perhaps we should take a short rest. Yeah, good idea. Let's just sit down at the table. We'll have some tea. Too bad there isn't any actual tea. If there was, would you really want to drink it? Could be poison. Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? That's lame. They could have given us tea at least. Prefer to leave this place as soon as possible, but I am tired. Eventually, we all sat down around the table, except for Shirabe, who insisted on investigating the entire garden. Oh, Shirabe. After a few minutes of rest, we headed out. He just loves investigating stuff. Like, he can't stop. that kind of like journalistic mode that he gets in. Just as before, once we got outside, the sun had already set. 7 o'clock. Kind of pretty close again, yeah? We waited for the Count for a while, but he never appeared. Guess he's not showing up tonight. You think he's off pouting somewhere? Yeah. If things go the same way as they did yesterday, the hotel should arrive at 10 o'clock, which gives us plenty of time. Should we go to the restaurant again? To the restaurant! Excellent. If I don't eat soon, I'm gonna die. Then it sounds like everyone is in agreement. Good! The restaurant it is then. We've got a lot to talk about. And with that, we were off. We survived another day. Wonderful. All 7 of us. All 7 of us. Despite how often this game has tried to kill us individually and wholly. Hadn't gone that far before Shirabe headed off in a different direction. Where are you going? Just off to have another look around. You can never be too well informed. I'll catch up with the rest of you later. Oh, okay. See you later then. As I watched him walk off, I felt strange. Why do I feel uneasy? Is something wrong? I spent the rest of the walk trying to figure out what I'd felt, but before I knew it, we'd arrived. She's got that intuition kicking up, and I'd never actually contextualized maybe all of the times that Shirabe is sneaking off. He could be doing shady stuff. I mean, we don't know where he's going, but he is always going off alone. Either A, he wants alone time, for whatever reason, just to collect his thoughts. B, he's trying to gather information as like a journalistic kind of thing, but he's going off a little too often for this to just be a journal thing, and usually you'd want to be part of the fanfare success, we all come to the restaurant together, teamwork kind of thing, but he wants to go off on his own. That's really suspicious.